Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. Now, what are we doing here? First thing I should do, move my mouse cursor off the window and pull this lever. Open the portcullis, and it's a little bit of a shortcut here. We'll see where this connects to later. Because for now, I actually want to backtrack a little bit, check out something I avoided last time. Hey guys, you don't notice me, do you? No, I'm too sneaky. Until you notice me. Okay, this is an issue. Yeep. So, as you can see, the enemies have powered up a little bit. I'm also getting some strange lag here, which is not allowing me to kick effectively. Alright, don't kill me or anything. Might be a bit much. Okay, something is slowing me down right now. I'm not sure what it is. I'm also not sure if my short sword is going to be enough anymore. Let's see, I have a claymore and a battle axe, both of which I can use. I have to unequip my hat for this. Hey guys, miss me? That's more like it. Come on. Uses a little bit of stamina, this thing. It's definitely worth it. Especially when you're running around with it in two hands. Beautiful. Well, our friend the Drake is back. And he's going to make this very problematic for me. To the point where I'm not even going to try and go that way right now. Let's see where this connects to. Well, it connects to this guy. He's not important. What is important is this little hidden area down here. Rats. Good time to get the shield out. Alright. And out here is a bit of a danger zone. Don't know if I want to be swinging around a claymore, but we'll see how it goes. This is actually underneath that bridge that we just came down from. There's a note here saying we should attack the Drake's tail, which, I wonder if he's moved. It should be visible. Looks like he repositioned himself. Getting ready to strafe me with fire again, no doubt. So, now we're back here. And I can hopefully grab this and run. No Estus. On the subject of running, please don't come back, Mr. Drake. I know he's imminent. He's out to get me. For some reason, that Drake just wants to see me dead. I don't give him the pleasure too many times. Now, back to what we were doing. I wanted to return this way and go down that doorway I mentioned before we fought the boss. I'm going to quit my bandit's knife for this because if you look down at the Uh-oh. Maybe I should pay attention to enemies. If you look at the critical rating on it, It's 147, which is one of the highest critical ratings in the game. You're going to need that for the enemy we'll be fighting. With that equipped, I should also be able to get my chain helm going. So through this door is a very tough enemy. Whoa, hey there, guy. Lucky for me, I was in an invincibility frame when he attacked. You'll notice his health kind of dropped very suddenly on the third hit. I believe that was the bleed effect. It builds up a meter, and then when the meter is full, you get a good chunk of damage taken off of them. Usually 30%. There's one weapon with a higher percentage, but it takes a lot longer to cause bleeding. Down here we have Bishop Havel. He's a friendly guy with a big Horkin hammer. Let's see, there's a technique for parrying all enemies, which is you can actually do a parry while holding your shield up. Which means if you fail the parry, by parrying too late, you're not in such a bad position. This guy, he's really easy to chain backstab. Which means you're a lot less liable to get yourself killed. Parrying him works very good too. What I'm not going to try and show off here is that he can basically one-shot you if you allow him to hit you head-on with that. Hey, what's up? How's it going, buddy? Maybe he was fishing for a parry. No. No, you can't parry with a great shield. Ooh, you see there? Had I not been blocking, I would have taken the full brunt of his attack like I just did, because I parried too early. And that's how Havel will kill you. Very quickly and very effectively. Now, the big reason I want to kill him is for his ring. It increases your equip load by 50% of its base. So say you have 80, you will have 120 with the ring equipped. And that is a huge boon when you're trying to build up poise, or just lug around a lot of heavy weapons. Once we get through this loading screen, I'll be able to take another shot at him. And I may just take the safe route of chain backstabbing. I suppose it has to load the bridge area. Because I died in... Yeah, that would have been Darkroot Garden. Which is a very lovely area we get to see later. Quite beautiful, really. Oh no. Oh no! I'm gonna have to go the long route. You can... just bugger off. What I'm gonna do here is something very stupid. Lucky I got that second parry off. Otherwise, I would have been stuck in a very, very bad situation. For the sake of safety, I'll activate this bonfire. Oh, Mr. Drake came by. Decided to send some souls my way. How very kind of him. Actually, as far as grinding souls, you can do a lot worse than going to this bonfire and lighting the Drake, murder that row of enemies over and over. Alright. Get 555 each time, assuming he kills them all. Woo! Almost toasted my buns. Prefer my buns untoasted most of the time. I did it! That isn't my message, someone else did it. Oh, look. Everybody's having a good day here. Unless this person... Yeah, fall. Oh, I seem to have... Yikes. Right in my Achilles heel. Yeah, you want to come this way, don't you? Now, I have the bandage knife equipped for this because of the high critical rating, but I've been told that the rapier also has very good critical attacks that aren't necessarily listed in its stats. I'm not sure on the validity of that. I'm just going to stick with my bandit knife. We may get a rapier or other thrusting sword later. Yep. Not going to risk it this time. Now the trick to chain backstabbing is to watch the animations. You'll notice at one point he does kind of jerk from one stance to another. That's when he's finishing his recovery stance and entering regular battle mode again, and that's when you want to hit it. Oh, kind of skipped ahead that time. And this time, he's going to have his back to the wall. Let's pull him more towards the center. Yikes. Even with the Black Knight shield, with 64 stability, it is still quite a prospect to block full-on swing. You also notice I'm stabbing through his shield on his back. Which I think it'd be kind of neat if having your shield on your back protected you from backstabs a little bit. It'd also make Havel a lot harder, so maybe it's a good thing that's not the case. Alright, come on, buddy. I'm not going to let you hit me. As you can see, even against an enemy that totally outclasses you, having an effective strategy will work wonders. Just don't expect it to work on human players. They're a bit smarter than Havel. Just a bit. Now what I could do here is risk my life trying to get a parry, but I'm just going to keep playing it safe. And he's going to kind of forget what's going on. Poor Havel. He's always a little bit forgetful. Pretty soon it won't matter. That's that. Get 3,000 souls in his ring for killing him. That'll nicely fill out our second slot. Also allow us to use either of these however we like them. I'm going to go with the battle axe for the moment. It's a bit slow on its attacks, doesn't combo well, but pretty powerful. Out here we have Darkroot Garden, which I'm not going to go to quite yet. Technically that's the basin, but it's all connected together. Pretty similar area. What I really want to do now is head back to the Undead Parish and go through that area. Just gotta ascend all these stairs. Head back across the Drake Bridge. Either go through the gate or through the underbridge area. And we'll be coming right up on it. See if I can just avoid... Yeah. You guys got nothing. Except very accurate homing bolts. It's one thing that annoys me a little bit about the enemies in this game. Your missiles, anything you fire while locked on will actually seek as well, but your lock-on range is way shorter than what some of the enemies get. So you'll be having a ranged fight with someone using magic. They'll be able to hit you from much further away. That always bothers me just a little bit. Yikes. Don't know how I avoided getting hit there. If we're sneaky, we could sneak up on this guy, but we're not sneaky because of all that beautiful, wonderful armor we're wearing. Pow! Am I going to send him off the edge? Not quite. There we go. Just needed a little nudge. I'll try and show off more of how ridiculous the ragdoll physics can get in this game. Wow. Happy with that. Not having to deal with rats is always a good thing. What you're not seeing is the hundreds of times I got chain staggered by these guys, trapped in a corner, or knocked right off the edge. I'll tell you, it was an ordeal. Let's take a moment here, rest at the bonfire, set ourselves this new checkpoint, and see what we can level up. So right now, because of Havel's ring, I have 75 equip load. I'm guessing without it I have about 50. Yeah. So you see, 1 point in endurance equals 1 point in equip load, but with Havel's ring it's 1.5. Now, what did I want to raise here? Really, I want to raise dexterity and strength to about the same level. A bit more endurance. Maybe 1 endurance and 1 vitality. Balance things out nicely. Stamina and health are both very important, as you may guess. Oop. Set myself up pretty nicely there. Alright. Forgot. I definitely need to kindle this bonfire. Which means I will likely get invaded in the Parish. Hopefully, you will enjoy that as much as I will. Hopefully more than I will, really. Parish invaders are, a bit unfriendly. Can't really say they're my favorite people. Mostly because they're often tweaked out specifically to prey on new players. Now, why are we going up here, you ask? Because there's a Black Knight up here who is going to kick my ass, apparently. Get down on the ground, boy. Okay. It's very good that I had my shield up there. Oh, that was fast. Now, I wonder if he knows where I am. Probably find out very quickly. Oh no. This is really not a good situation. Yep, he's right behind me. Come on, then. Come on, then. see what he's gonna do. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you doing? You want me to follow you? You're leading me into a trap, aren't you? Yeah, you would be. Come on, stop being a pansy! Stop hiding behind your shield. Fight me. You see? This is why I hate these people. Clowns, the lot of them. Just fucking clowns. Come on, then. Look at that. Probably max health. Just doesn't give a fuck. Let's see what I can do. How do you like fire? Huh? Yeah, then he one-shots me. Because fighting an opponent on an equal level just isn't any fun. Don't you agree?
Totally.
Okay, now that's over with, we can actually go through this area, hopefully progress. You'll have to forgive me if I'm rather annoyed with what just happened there. You know, I like PvP. I like fighting people. I like having a good challenge and, you know, killing or being killed by another player. When they just stack everything against you, no shame. No shame that they're almost cheating to kill you. It's very disheartening. And I just let myself get killed there. Oh. Just take a moment here. Enjoy this loading screen. Deep breath. Unwind the knot of hatred that has come up in my stomach. Hopefully I can get my head back in the game. Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention him. We've got our friend here, who is a giant bull covered in armor. Except you'll notice one spot right by his tail that's unarmored. Oh, if we can hit it, and actually do a backstab on him, that's going to be a tricky prospect. Especially when he kicks me. There are actually a few ways to deal with this guy. One of them is the aforementioned butt stabbing. Let's see if we can do a few others. When I first came through here, a very nice person told me to try fire. Basically, lure him into the bonfire here. He'll cook. Delicious. We have a nice Sunday ham. No, it's not Sunday. And I just got his helm. Which you'll usually get in a playthrough. It's not a guaranteed drop. It is, however, a very nice helm, which we're going to use. Has good stats, and it looks absolutely amazing. Which is really the most important part when choosing any equipment. After all, Dark Souls is essentially medieval dress-up. Oh no. Missed my item. I knew you were coming for me. This guy hangs out on the lower levels, but as soon as he sees you up there with the archers, he will make a beeline for you. Now, I'm gonna let myself get stabbed. Let's take a moment here and enjoy the beautiful view. Isn't it lovely? Ah, nice and relaxing. Then we kick some barrels. Oh, alluring skull. It's an item I've never actually used, but it's said to attract certain enemies. So in theory, you could use it to attract the bull so he's underneath you here. Do a plunging attack. In theory. You have to excuse me for a moment. Or not. But I might have to answer a phone call. Wary of lying in ambush. All I see is one little hollow running away from me. Problem is, now I'm surrounded. Oh well. Not like they can take me down. Not with my Fang Boar helm. Why? It's worth it on the intimidation factor alone. Now, I must apologize. I'm very familiar with this game, and I'm likely just blazing through these areas with little or no regard to how they connect and how everything is very nicely laid out for you. Hopefully, you do get a sense of that through these videos, and even through playing the game yourself. It's really, level design in this game is one of my favorite, one of the best I've ever encountered. Okay, enough gushing. Let's get through here already. First fog door of the area.